Hi guys, and welcome to a new edition of Art Life with John and Bogdan. We had an extreme week, both work and cold.
Yes, we don't get big cold spells down here in Houston, and we got another one, second year in a row. So we were without water for a couple of days, but no burst pipes. We survived it.
Thank God you can't smell through the camera.
No, we're good now. Hi, I'm John, and this is Bogdan. Join us on our journey as we figure out how to earn a living as artists, introduce you to those we meet, and share what we learn along the way.
Hi again. So we had a busy week this week, getting ready for the TenAnts exhibition at Silver Stick Studios.
Just to remind you, the TenAnts is a particular exhibition being hosted by Valentina Atkinson with Serrano Galleries at Silver Street Studios, and she has selected 10 tenants from the building who are going to be exhibiting for the month of February. And so we're ready to get for our big launch, and we are having our big event, our reception this week. So we have to finish up and get all of our work loaded. So it's going to be a busy week.
It was intense because I wanted to create new work, and therefore that requires a lot of production.
Yeah, mine's all new work as well. So everybody's taking it seriously. It should be a good show. But you've got stuff coming up as well. It is a crazy busy week. You've got the Fovever Houston.
I love when I have an assistant.
Yeah.
He knows everything. I don't.
I do his
remember
taxes
anything.
too. But you've got Fovever Houston coming.
I have a Fovever Houston coming. That's a big kind of art and music event in downtown Houston that has been actually scheduled for January 22nd, but due to some technical issue has been rescheduled for February 11th and February 9th. And what is beautiful about the February 9th event, it's only for the artists and for the press.
Yes.
And moreover, the surprise element, guys, it's going to be the rocket team coming at the exhibition.
Houston Rockets are coming. Yeah.
So we're gonna get to see and meet these players and talk about our art with them, and it should be fun.
Yeah. So we've got the TenAnt thing. We've got the Houston Forever or Fovever Houston. We have our own exhibition.
That's Amore.
That's Amore, where we've got about 5 studios getting together to do an exhibition. Just so happens because they rescheduled on the same night that Bogdan's gone. So it's going to be quite a hopping week, I tell you.
But it all should be good, and
But let's talk about what we've done. We have been getting ready for all of these events, and as you go through, if you like what you're seeing, please go ahead and give us that thumbs up. Give us the subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and hit that notification bell. It really helps our channel if you do. So let's get on with it.
guys, I'm quite tired. I had quite a productive week. A lot of work has happened, and I think yesterday, Friday, was the hardest one because I started framing the new works. I started with the very first one. Was very challenging because it's a larger piece, and when you have a large frame, that means it's botting in the middle because you would have to stretch it somehow with a piece of wire or with metal or with a piece of wood. There are various methods to do that, which I wasn't really skilled to do that. However, at some point during that process, Miller Quevedo, a friend and an artist here at Silver Street Studios, showed up to ask me for some other things, and he knew how to do it, so he helped me frame that piece. And after I finished, I realized I made a mistake. It was crooked, so I had to open up the frame and readjust it, and that was it took me 3 hours just to do that process. It was a kind of a nightmare, but now it's beautiful and it's done. I have to seal the back and to put the wire, and it's ready to go into the exhibition. And today I'm going to work progressively to the next pieces. So let me show you what I'm talking about botting. So this is the piece, and it looks marvelous. You know, it's a 30-inch in length, but this is kind of a thin, in a way, frame, which means it's not very sturdy to begin with and needs to be stretched in the back. Otherwise, it's kind of, you know, slowly botting. So that's the anchor in the back. You know, a piece of string that will stretch these pieces together. You won't gonna be able to see that because the back is gonna be sealed, and that piece of wire is very thin to begin with. But yes, very challenging, very hard, but the result is phenomenal. And now the next piece is this one today. For today, hopefully ain't gonna take me all day. But this is what I wanted to report. It was an amazing, busy day yesterday. means it is not the only time when we are behind somehow.
That's the last.
So we are focusing on marketing so hard that somehow a simple component we left out. I don't even know how it happened, but it happened.
Yeah, we have been doing lots and lots of marketing, and one of the things that we've noticed is that we just don't seem to be getting traction. We don't seem to be getting noticed, and so we started to say, okay, let's really give that more attention this year. And one of our goals is to increase PR. And so what we did was we started looking around, and we realized that some of our friends were appearing on Google searches much higher.
Yeah.
And we weren't appearing at all.
Easy to search them.
Yeah. And people who aren't working hard on marketing, and they're just...
We do get results on Google, but not the Google results.
Right, not the top of the list.
And we realized that our businesses, our studio, I should say, are not registered in Google. So this week we, both of us, registered our studios into the Google, index them, that's the term. I don't even know what it translates.
Doesn't matter.
But we are now officially on searchable as art studios in Houston, which is a big deal.
And it's a big deal because we noticed an immediate results, immediate change in the way we're appearing.
And
we actually show up close to the top of the searches. We're creating Google ads as well.
Because we are so behind the wheel, we have to put some money in the marketing.
Yeah, you know, I've heard good and bad things, that doing Google ads is just a waste of money, and that you're really not going to transfer that to any kind of customer, any kind of sale. But my opinion is, if no one knows who we are, I mean, this kind of recognition has got to be good. I just put this morning, I've been watching my ad, and I've been expanding it and changing it to try and get better results over the last couple of days. And today I just added some extra places. Instantly, within half an hour, I was getting hits on my webpage from these other countries that I had just entered.
Mine doesn't work for some reason as good as yours. Maybe because I'm not that pretty, I don't know.
That's not it.
And but listen, I have been focusing for the last 3 days. Thank God it was a little cold outside, because we stopped working on art. We were just doing marketing
and trying to keep the water running.
And I just pump all kinds of marketing images into Google from me, from my studio, working moments, action moments, and I get, in 3 days, 40 views, 50 views. So I am there, so people are looking at my studio, which is fantastic.
Exactly, and that's really our goal. So we're not so concerned that this particular ad that we're spending $5 a day on is going to give us $6 in revenue. That would be great, but what we're really trying to do is let people know who we are and that we're here, and that has been sorely missing in our marketing.
And it's a new tool, and you don't know it if you don't play with it.
Oh, and I was going to say, one of the reasons I might be getting more traction is because I've been blogging for years, and I have a whole lot of other things with a podcast and just writing articles in LinkedIn, things like that. And so when I opened this ad, or maybe when I just posted on Google the business, all of those things became visible as well, which weren't before. So this has really been a game changer for us. If you haven't done it yet, it doesn't take any time, it doesn't cost any money. You just have to go in to Google My Business, right? And fill out the forms.
Register your business, register your studio, register your gallery, whatever you have.
And we had done that because we have a company called Bubarusa Productions. And then we have our art businesses off of that. So we had set that up, but we really aren't pushing that part of the business.
And
We're really pushing the
it's
fine
really
art.
easy these days when we recorded the commercial part of our business. there was a letter involved. Google would have to send you a letter, you have to be approved, and so on. It's gone. It's all by phone, text message. They will check you out immediately. It's all straightforward, guys. You have to do it. And one more thing, I heard that Google now it's pushing the posting section very hard.
Oh, good to know.
So what you get in this Google My Business, you can put ads, you can put pictures and videos about your place, and you can post like in a social media post. And apparently, Google is pushing this section very badly, so you can get more visibility.
Very strongly, yeah. And the other thing it does is you can put events in, right?
You can put events in as well, and I didn't get that much tracking in the next events I put in there, but you know what, I just started, so
yeah. So take it from people who are the last to do things. If you haven't done Google My Business, you probably should give it a minute.
And guys, before we finish this section, Google Johnbishopfineart or Bogdanfotoart and leave a review.
Only if it's a good review. If you're not happy with me, just don't worry about it.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.
Hey guys, back here working on the last piece of that sculpture photography that I wish to finish in time for the TenAnts exhibition. And this is done with basically all the leftover elements of all the three pieces I constructed before. This is gonna be a more the build-up of elements than before. And the actually artwork is gonna be a little thicker. Those are just aligned elements. I think they look fantastic. So yeah, this is what I am layout so far. So now I'm going to start to work that piece out and see where it goes. friends, I'm feeling exhausted this morning. The workout at the gym was very rough. Amongst many things, we had to do 90 burpees. I feel very, very sore, but I have to continue with this project of framing John's pieces for this TenAnts exhibition. So this is how I'm gonna start my day today. Y'all, I'm heading to the TenAnts exhibition to hang my work. John is already there, and I'm gonna hang only 2 pieces today because the other one is yet wet and I cannot place it. But that is probably gonna happen tomorrow. Two done. I have 2 more to hang on the other side, which I'm not ready yet for. It's gonna happen probably on the next day or so. Let's see what John is doing.
We are now installed for the TenAnts show. And now moving on to other things we have to do.
Well, I
think it looks really good.
I still have to add mine.
You still have 2
I'm
more
waiting.
pieces.
I'm waiting for the frames, because it's so hard to find frames these days. You have to order them way in advance, and hopefully they'll be here on Thursday, which means I may have this on Friday. It's still plenty of time till the opening, but I'd like to have them done. So they look good, and I'm very pleased. Okay, guys, this is what we had this week. A lot of stuff, and a lot is coming, and we'll be glad to share everything with you.
Hang on to your seats. We got a busy road coming. Have a great week.
And thank you for watching us.
Bye now.
Bye, guys.